Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Health Breakdown. Let me ask you a simple question. How would it feel to move with the energy and confidence you had at 40? Imagine getting out of a chair with ease, lifting groceries without a second thought, or chasing your grandkids around without getting winded. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Well, here's the truth. Age is just a number, but strength is a choice. And today, I want to share just one daily habit that can make a life-changing difference for your body, your independence, and your confidence. As we age, it's completely natural for our bodies to undergo changes, including a gradual decline in muscle mass. Starting as early as our 30s and accelerating after the age of 50, we can lose up to 1% of muscle mass every year. This process, known as sarcopenia, is one of the primary reasons older adults may feel weaker, less balanced, or more easily fatigued. It's not a matter of laziness or lack of effort, it's simply biology. Our bodies begin to produce less of the hormones and proteins that support muscle growth, and we may become less active over time, which accelerates this process. But here's the empowering truth. Muscle loss with age is not a one-way street. It is not an irreversible fate. In fact, research consistently shows that older adults, even those in their 70s, 80s, and beyond, can build muscle and increase strength with the right kind of regular exercise. Resistance training, activities that involve working your muscles against some form of resistance, is the key. This can include lifting light weights, using resistance bands, doing bodyweight exercises like squats or wall push-ups, or simply practicing getting up and down from a chair repeatedly. These movements may seem small, but over time they send powerful signals to your muscles to grow stronger and more resilient. The body's ability to adapt and respond to resistance doesn't disappear with age. In fact, many older adults are surprised at how quickly they notice improvements once they begin even a basic strength routine. Within weeks, many experience better posture, easier mobility, improved energy levels, and greater balance, key factors in maintaining independence and preventing falls. Muscle isn't just about appearance, it's your body's engine. It supports your joints, protects your bones, and helps with daily tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or getting in and out of a car. The more muscle you maintain, the more freedom you preserve. It's important to remember that restoring muscle doesn't mean you need to become a bodybuilder or spend hours at the gym. A consistent daily habit, just 5 to 10 minutes, can have profound effects over time. And it's never too late to start. Whether you're currently active or have been sedentary for years, your muscles are still ready to respond to the right stimulus. Ultimately, aging may change how our bodies work, but it doesn't take away our ability to grow stronger. Muscle loss is natural, but with the right habit, it is absolutely reversible. All it takes is a small, daily commitment to move and challenge your muscles. Your body will thank you for it, not just today, but for years to come. One simple daily habit can change everything, especially when it comes to restoring strength, mobility, and confidence as we age. That habit is daily resistance training, and it doesn't have to be complicated, intense, or time-consuming. In fact, just 5 to 10 minutes of focused, consistent movement each day can be the key to regaining the muscle strength you may have thought was lost forever. The beauty of this habit is that it's accessible to everyone, regardless of age, fitness level, or experience. Resistance training is any activity that works your muscles against some form of force or resistance. This doesn't mean heavy lifting or intimidating gym machines. It can be as simple as using resistance bands, lifting light weights like water bottles or canned goods, or even using your own body weight for exercises like squats, wall push-ups, or chair stands. What matters most is consistency, doing these movements every day to gently challenge your muscles and encourage them to grow stronger. The idea behind this habit is to integrate it into your daily routine in a way that feels manageable and sustainable. For example, you might do a short circuit of exercises while waiting for your coffee to brew, during commercial breaks while watching TV, or right after brushing your teeth in the morning. The goal is to make it as routine as brushing your teeth or taking your daily vitamins. It doesn't require a gym membership or a personal trainer. All it requires is a commitment to move with purpose each day. This daily habit doesn't just build muscle, it also improves joint health, increases bone density, boosts metabolism, and enhances balance and coordination. These are essential benefits for anyone, but especially for older adults looking to maintain their independence and reduce the risk of falls. Even beyond the physical benefits, this habit can offer a significant boost to your mental well-being. The act of moving your body, completing small goals, and seeing measurable progress can improve mood, reduce anxiety, and create a sense of empowerment. What's even more encouraging is how quickly results can appear. Many people report feeling stronger, more energetic, and more confident within just a few weeks of starting. Everyday tasks become easier, and that nagging stiffness or weakness starts to fade. And because the commitment is small, just a few minutes a day, it's much easier to stick with over time. Unlike intense exercise routines that may feel overwhelming or unsustainable, this simple habit fits into your life without taking over your day. The key is not intensity but consistency. You don't need to work out for an hour or push yourself to exhaustion. You just need to show up every day and give your body a reason to get stronger. Over time, those small efforts add up to big changes. That's the power of one simple daily habit. It meets you where you are, and it helps you become who you want to be, stronger, more capable, and more confident than ever. One of the most important reasons resistance training works so well for seniors is because of its ease and accessibility. Unlike other forms of exercise that may require expensive equipment, a gym membership, or a high level of mobility, resistance training can be done practically anywhere, at any time, and by nearly anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned fitness enthusiast or someone who hasn't exercised in years. This form of movement meets you right where you are, without judgment or overwhelming demands. You don't need fancy gear or a structured workout plan to get started. Resistance training can involve simple tools like resistance bands, small hand weights, or even everyday household items like soup cans or water bottles. You can do the exercises in your living room, at the kitchen counter, in a chair, or even lying down. That's what makes it so adaptable. Whether you have full mobility or need modifications due to arthritis, joint pain, or balance issues, there's a way to tailor resistance exercises to fit your abilities safely and effectively. This level of accessibility makes resistance training incredibly empowering. Many seniors worry that getting stronger will involve going to a gym, navigating complicated machines, or hiring a personal trainer. But that's not the case. In fact, some of the most effective movements, like seated leg lifts, chair squats, wall push-ups, or arm curls with light weights, can be done without leaving your home. This means fewer barriers to getting started, and more opportunities to build consistency without added stress or inconvenience. In addition to being easy to perform, these exercises don't take a lot of time. A short session, just 5 to 10 minutes, is enough to begin seeing benefits when done daily. The low time commitment is a major advantage for seniors who may have busy routines, caregiving responsibilities, or simply want something manageable that doesn't feel like a burden. The exercises can be broken up throughout the day as well. You might do a few in the morning and a few more in the afternoon, making it even easier to stick with. Another benefit is that resistance training is low impact, making it gentler on the joints than high-intensity workouts or high-impact activities like running. This makes it safer for older adults, especially those dealing with chronic pain, joint conditions, or previous injuries. With the right form and proper pacing, it's possible to challenge your muscles while protecting your body from strain or harm. Perhaps the most encouraging aspect of this habit's accessibility is that it builds confidence along with strength. Each time you complete a movement, You prove to yourself that you're capable. Over time, this sense of achievement leads to more energy, better posture, and a willingness to try even more movement. In short, resistance training is easy to begin, easy to adapt, and easy to maintain. It strips away the barriers and excuses, making strength something every senior can work toward, no matter their starting point. The physical and mental benefits of daily resistance training extend far beyond simply building muscle. For seniors in particular, this single habit can become a powerful tool to enhance overall health, boost emotional well-being, and significantly improve quality of life. It's not just about looking strong, it's about feeling strong, stable, and confident in your body and mind. Physically, the most obvious benefit is increased muscle strength. As we age, maintaining muscle is crucial for everyday tasks. Carrying groceries, getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, or playing with grandchildren. Resistance training helps slow or reverse age-related muscle loss, making these movements easier and reducing dependence on others. Stronger muscles also mean better support for your joints, which can relieve pressure on arthritic knees or hips, making movement less painful and more efficient. Another major physical benefit is improved balance and coordination. Many resistance exercises target the core and legs, which play a central role in stability. This translates to fewer falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury among seniors. With improved strength and balance, you're more likely to stay independent and avoid costly hospital visits or long recovery times. Bone health is also positively affected. Resistance training encourages the body to maintain and even increase bone density, which helps in the prevention of osteoporosis and fractures. Combined with better posture and joint mobility, this creates a more resilient body that can handle the demands of everyday life. Beyond the physical, the mental and emotional benefits are just as compelling. Regular movement, particularly strength training, is a natural mood booster. It stimulates the release of endorphins, chemicals in the brain that relieve stress and promote feelings of happiness. Many seniors who start resistance training report feeling more upbeat, energized, and optimistic. It can also help combat symptoms of depression and anxiety, which can become more common with age and isolation. Additionally, there's a strong link between exercise and cognitive function. Studies have shown that regular resistance training can improve memory, focus, and overall brain health. Engaging the mind in coordinating movements and maintaining form during exercise stimulates neural activity, which is beneficial in keeping the brain sharp and reducing the risk of cognitive decline. Just as importantly, there's the emotional benefit of empowerment. Many older adults feel frustrated by physical limitations or discouraged by the aging process, but resistance training restores a sense of control. Each small success, lifting a little more weight, completing one more rep, or simply sticking to a daily routine builds confidence. That confidence spreads to other areas of life, creating a positive cycle of self-belief and motivation. Incorporating resistance training into your daily life doesn't just make your muscles stronger. It builds a stronger version of you. It strengthens your body, refreshes your mind, and renews your spirit. That's the true power of this habit, the transformation from within, one small step at a time. One of the most powerful aspects of beginning a daily resistance training habit is the mindset shift that naturally follows. For many seniors, aging can sometimes bring feelings of limitation. Whether it's due to decreased mobility, loss of independence, or simply the belief that physical decline is inevitable. But incorporating a small, consistent practice like strength training challenges those beliefs and creates a whole new mental framework. It shows that growth, progress, and vitality are still possible at any age. At the heart of this mindset shift is the realization that age is not a barrier to strength. Culturally, we often hear phrases like "I'm too old for that," or "I can't do what I used to." While it's true that the body changes with age, these phrases create a mental wall that can be more limiting than any physical condition. Resistance training helps tear down that wall. With every small success, a completed workout, a new exercise, or a longer session than the day before, seniors begin to see themselves as capable and strong again. This change in perspective is deeply motivating and encourages further growth. This mindset also fosters a greater sense of ownership over one's health. Instead of viewing the body as something in decline, it becomes something to take care of, invest in, and even improve. The act of showing up every day to do a few simple exercises isn't just about the physical effort. It's about choosing to prioritize yourself, your well-being, and your independence. That daily commitment rewires your self-image from "I'm slowing down" to "I'm getting stronger." It instills pride and self-respect. Another key part of the shift is redefining what progress looks like. In a youth-focused culture, progress is often measured in extreme transformations or athletic achievements. But for seniors, progress might mean standing up without assistance, walking farther without fatigue, or having more energy throughout the day. These milestones are deeply meaningful, and recognizing them helps reinforce the positive feedback loop that keeps you going. This mindset shift also leads to greater resilience. Challenges that once seemed frustrating, like stiff joints in the morning or feeling tired after a short walk, become signals, not setbacks. Instead of giving up or feeling defeated, you begin to ask, "What can I do today to help my body feel better?" That shift from passive to active thinking builds emotional strength and adaptability, which are just as important as physical gains. Perhaps most importantly, this mindset shift proves that aging doesn't have to mean giving up. It can mean leveling up. You may not be 40 again in years, but your strength, confidence, and mindset can be just as vibrant, if not more so. Resistance training becomes more than just exercise. It becomes a symbol of personal empowerment and possibility. You realize that you are not too old to change, to grow, or to thrive. You are simply right on time to begin.